Goddamn bloody chair. Hanako! Once again, she is sitting on a beanbag with her back to a bookshelf, reading the same book she had in the classroom. She's slowly making her way through the pages. What the hell was that? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Unlike last time I saw her here, I quietly take a seat in a beanbag. The noise is enough to catch her attention, but not startle her. Thank God. This delicate routine that must be followed each and every time I try to talk to her almost feels like a hunting game. Get my gun. Is that the same book as before? Oh God. Yes, I'm almost finished. Cool. I wonder if I should. Do you mind if I borrow it when you're finished? My mouth is faster than my mind, it seems. Sure, you may not like it, but I'm sure it can't be that bad. After all, you're stuck with it. You've stuck with it, haven't you? I guess. My God, I feel like I'm butchering her voice, even though she doesn't have a voice, but still, I haven't even given most of these characters' voice. I'm not a good actor, leave me alone, don't judge me. I settle into my beanbag and set about reading my own book that had been buried in my bag. It's a light novel about pirates. To be honest, I'm barely skimming over the words, having chosen the book merely because it belongs to a different genre than I usually read. Fancy? Finding it hard to muster enough enthusiasm to finish the book, and noting that I'm not even trying to distracted Hanako quite a bit, I decide to try and make conversation. So, my bloody chair. So, I see Lily left without you. That sounds horrible. She nods before taking her eyes off her book. She must have been really into it after all. Lily said she had to go and meet someone. Oh? Akira, her sister. Sister? I haven't heard her talk about her family. She and Akira used to live together. I thought all the students lived in dorms. We don't have to. But it's easier, right? I mean, there's food here and you're close to school. I don't think I've ever been to class on time so often in my life. Her badly hidden smile proves quite rewarding. Oh yeah. In the back of my mind, I know I have a bit of homework to catch up on, but it's quite comfortable in here, so no one can find me and force me into working for their pet project either. I've butchered that, but well, I'm gonna sort this out when I'm done. Well, now that I'm thinking about the festival, another question comes up. Hey Hanako, what are you doing for the festival? What have we done? For a split second, I think that Hanako is about to throw her book in the air from shock. What did we say? All we did was ask if she was doing something. Sorry? I was just asking what you're doing for the festival tomorrow. Anything planned? I don't know. Hanako answers in the way that people do when they don't want you to ask any more questions. I take it large crowds and loud music aren't really her thing. Oh, okay. Change the subject. So, what's Lily's sister like? She's nice. She's pretty like Lily, but she dresses businesslike. How so? Businesslike? She's always wearing a suit. I see. And that makes her less pretty somehow? Hanako gives an embarrassed shake of her head. No, just different. I'll admit it, this has got me intrigued to hear Hanako talk about someone other than Lily is a thirst. I butchered that. And to be complimentary about it too. But as I try to picture this mystery sister, all I can think of is Lily in a suit. And I can't imagine that not being attractive. Not at all. Neither can I. Well, one day you'll have to introduce me to her. Okay. Our brief conversation ends abruptly as it started, and we both return to our novels. Oh my god, how long were we here? The passage of time is marked only by the gradual movements of the patch of light casts through the window. I think I said that right. Slowly, the noise from the various rehearsals in the building fade out and die as students start to get hungry and tired. Hold them, we'll starve them out. Just thinking about that makes my stomach start to turn knots around itself. I think it's time to head back. Do you think Lily would be back by now? I think I might head back to my dorm. I'm pretty tired from this week. Another word of that is a lie. Moving to a new school as it ramps up for a major event has been taxing, to say the least. I can feel myself nodding off as I read my book. Okay, I might stay here a little longer. Looking at Hanako's book, I can see that she is only a few pages away from completing it. For a moment I consider hanging around until she finishes, but once again my stomach turns, emitting a gurgling sound. Sure thing. Well, I'm going to head off before it gets dark. I'll see you around, okay? Okay, see you, Hisao. Later. Hisao? Thank you for hanging out with me today. No problem. I can see how hard it was for her to get that simple sentence out of her mouth. It leaves me hanging for a moment. So there is someone in the school who is even lonelier than me. Maybe lonely is a wrong word. I haven't been lacking company for the first week, but I've still managed to feel somewhat alone and detached. That's a lovely feeling. Maybe lonely is a wrong word for Hanako too. She is Lily after all, doesn't she? Of course. I realise I've been standing there far too long without answering, and I pull off a flawless, not too exaggerated smile. Absolutely flawless. You're welcome. Good night, Hanako. Night. That smile! Ugly picture's brother. That's why I'm naming you. I leave her to finish her book and head back to the dorms and the promise of food. Music's fading. Do do do. Do 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 do. Leave me alone. Blackness. The next day I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Oh, wait. It's not a festival, is it? Sleeping late is fine since it's Sunday and there are no classes. Not just the Sunday though, but the festival as well. Ah, dear God. From my window I can already see some people at the soba booth, slinging noodles onto plates for people with a craving for low quality food. I throw back a handful of my morning meds and ponder how to spend the day. There will be a few exams in the coming week, but I don't consider these as ominous as others, so I'm not as worried about them as I probably should be. Oh God. With no urgent obligations regarding education, I should be free to spend the day at the festival as I like. I'm gonna end it off here, guys, just in case Kenji comes out, because if I see him, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm Lord Xaydam, you are my readers, and I'll see you in the next episode. Let's read Katawa Shoujo.